Alright guys, DJ, the Guildmaster with One Gamers Guild. Another battle report for Star Wars Armada. Again, me and Tim are playing. Except this time our stuff finally came in. I'm playing, oh, there, look at that. Nerd Rage, please calm down. Got Nerd Rage over there. The king is mad. So anyway, I'm flying CIS. And then Tim is going to be flying clones.
Hell yeah.
I have more points than him, and I selected Fighter Ambush as our mission for the day. I'm going to go over the fleets. Do you want to go over yours first, Tim?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so, first of all, this is a proxy for another one of these because you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first we'll start with squadrons. I have 2 Arcs, 2 Y-Wings, 5 Torrents, and Luminara,
Oh my god.
as seen here. We have 3 of the, what are these, CR-70s? Or Consular, whatever.
Okay.
3 of these guys. 2 of them are the armed cruiser type.
Okay.
One of them comes with Clone Captain Zach, Swift Return, and Expanded Launchers.
Okay.
Expanded Launchers plus him means if you concentrate fire, exhaust him, you can get 7 dice at close range.
One of our, someone posted one of the comments about exchanging extend launchers for, or external racks for that.
I did see that,
When I did my Raiders.
which is fair. To be fair, on my part, I'm just trying to fill up points.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because I don't have a whole lot to work with here.
Okay.
One of these things is just bare bones.
Okay.
This one, the proxied consular class,
Yeah.
it's the longer range one.
Uh-huh.
I gave it the support title, Radiant 7, and then
Okay.
CommsNet, because that's a oldie but a goodie.
Nice.
And finally, you have Obi-Wan on the Navuta B, because that's a name.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a name. It's the base version. It's got boosted comms, flight controllers, flight commander, and expanded hangar base.
So I see a theme. I definitely see a theme with your mission and whatnot.
Yeah.
I did kind of the same because it feels like these two factions, especially right now, really running a lot of squadrons because there's only a few ships. So I'm running Dooku as my. Oh, who's your admiral?
Oh, Kenobi.
Kenobi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm running Dooku as my commander. I have 2 Maleficents. One's a comms frigate for pushing out squadrons. The other one's a star frigate. Upgrades. I have Tide of Progress on this one. I also have quad battery turrets because I'll be running slow with these guys. So with the blue dice set, it might help. I have auxiliary shield tech teams, T-Series tactical droid, early warning system. So I'm trying to be as tanky as possible with that one. This one's running with fighter coordination, T-Series droid, hyperwave signal boost, and also quad batteries just for throwing out more blue dice. I'm running 2 hard cells. Both are support. One has just comms nets and it's bare bones. The other one has Beast of Burden, and he also has parts resupply. Squadrons, I'm running 4 things of Hyena bombers, and then 5 base squadrons of just regular vulture droids.
I think I out-squadron you by 1.
Yeah,
One.
they're definitely cheap.
To be fair, though, that 1 is a Jedi.
Yeah,
And they're pretty baller.
I'm gonna try to shoot that Jedi.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Something I forget the poster's name, but our last video we were doing evades wrong.
Yes.
Because apparently, if you are a smaller ship than the attacker, when you spend your evade, you can double the effect when you discard the token. So at close range, it wouldn't be just discarding 2 attack dice; it would be re-rolling 2 dice. And I'm assuming if the ships are the same size, you just get the regular effect.
Yeah,
For us, it'll probably affect you more than me because I have 2 large ships.
True, yeah. It also makes more sense because if you then put evades on the Starhawk up there, that becomes dumb.
Yeah, I think the only time that would work... Actually, I'm not sure because I think it's sort of a huge ship, correct?
No, the Starhawk's still a regular large ship. Just has higher command value.
Well, the only time that would make a difference if you're fighting a Super Star Destroyer.
That. Yes.
All right, that's probably a pretty long intro. Do you have any other questions, Tim?
No, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's one thing. What is that?
Oh, that's a Gamers Guild shirt. I can get more. You want to order one? Who? What?
No.
Oh,
no.
my bad. Ahsoka. This is Tim. This is Ahsoka. Let's go ahead and get ready to do turn 1. Yeah. Actually, no, correction. We got to do setup.
Yeah.
We'll be back. All right. So after setup, I picked Fighter Ambush. Like I said, no one ever plays that one, and I was like, we're gonna play it. So here's what I do with my fleet. I have the regular frigate here, Dooku over here. I squadroned up, and I have both hard cells in the middle to give support. Tim, go ahead, walk us through what you did for your deployment here.
So, I have, what's it called? The swift return over here because, flanking, I guess.
Okay.
That was my plan. The bare bones one here just to kind of engage with Radiant 7 with one of the fancy positions.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy here, I forgot for a moment as I was placing that I had flight controllers.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. Flight commander.
Yeah.
Same kind of a deal. Where I can do my squad command after I move. So,
okay.
Those guys being there, I can theoretically either cut you off whenever your squads inevitably try to cut me off there, or just engage. And Luminar's ability, I'm not sure if you know, her ability is when an enemy squadron at distance 1 is attacking a non-unique friendly squadron, it's treated as obstructed.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. And then you threw these guys over here?
Yep, because those are all the bombers. This actually works out really well because ARC 170s are slow as shit.
Well, are they like a B? Are they like a B wing?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hold on. This is as far as they can move every turn.
Ooh.
That would take them ages to get up the board.
That's what we were saying as we were going. Like I said, no one ever plays this mission around here, it seems. Yeah. I feel like if you had some rogue squadrons in there, it'd really be beneficial because you're going to have to get across here to do your thing.
Which honestly, that is, my other objectives were...
Precision strike?
Precision strike and superior positions. I feel like that's always, if you have a fighter-heavy list, that's always a great one across the board because you are well set up for any of those 3 objectives, especially because they're all victory point based.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, especially with no cap to the victory points you can get, are really good for just churning out enough points for a victory, no matter how many you lose.
A mission I always like to try to do is fleet ambush, but no one ever picks it.
Yeah.
No one ever picks it. That's why I picked this one, because no one ever plays it. We'll see how it goes. All right, we're going to go on to turn 1, and we will be back. Okay, that was the end of turn 1. A lot of crazy stuff happened. I moved up, fired some AA, didn't do anything. Got my shields to 4 on both sides because of auxiliary shields. These guys moved up, shuffled some tokens around, which is just dumb. So I used him to throw another interesting token back on him. He just took a contrary fire token, which is kind of dumb on my part. Activate some squadrons. They moved up engaged and with some AA. Put damage on 1 and destroyed 1. But then in a response...
I took out 2.
You took 2 out whenever you activated. Go ahead, go through yours. And I have a flag token on the front. Go ahead, go through yours, Tim.
Basically just moved up, put a token onto him, started activating squadrons over here.
Yeah.
Did what I did. He's moving up. He sped up, got an extra rock because Swift Return likes to be extra rocks. I just moved to maneuver those guys, so hopefully.
Okay. Oh, then I moved my AIDA bombers up just out of arc of them guys. Going on to turn 2. Right. Now you're recording.
Cool. So, I'm allowed to hold the camera now. This is a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Gosh, right over your shoulder. Anyway,
don't talk to her like she's an object.
Oh, I apologize, DJ.
Pig.
Anyway,
go ahead.
So, all that happened was, fleet moved up a little bit, these guys over here. As you can see, DJ is moving in, try and shoot with some hyena bombers. I kind of, pretty well mopped up the squadrons over here. You did, yeah. And that's with you giving me the freaking Dooku You Can't Have Fun token.
Pretty much.
Thanks for that.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I did what I intended to. I split your fighters away.
Yeah. But also with the with having a raid token, I kind of forgot Dooku had raid tokens, so I had everyone lined up with squadron commands. Like, this guy had it, and I think I accidentally. I pressed up. Yeah, that is zoom. Oops. This guy had one, and then he also had one. So he has pretty. Oh god, that is very zoomed. There we go.
That one, it's not really made for like up close.
Yeah, I learned that.
Not.
My big hands. Listen. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it again this round. But I think I have an idea of how to work against that. So yeah, I guess moving on.
All right, in the front one. Alrighty then, that was very productive for Tim. So I moved up, really crippled that ship right here.
Okay.
Although all my shields got blasted off, I took 2 damage.
Yep. 2 damage from fighters, which means I get 2 points.
You get 2 things.
2 victory tokens.
These guys moved up, threw some tokens around. Bombers flew up, planked that guy, didn't do much. The 2 here threw shots back at this guy. Tim made a really good maneuver. Bumped up the speed 3 and just barely cleared it.
As I pointed out earlier in the this round, and for anyone who started yelling at me as soon as I was explaining my fleet, Balloon Captain Zach only works in the everything but your front arc, and I was lining up a front arc shot. So literally, these two are so anti-productive together. Anti-productive? We're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. Also with Ruptured Engine, in theory, I could speed down to speed 1, but then also hold on. Can we point out this miraculous?
That's what I was saying. Like you move up to speed 3, and you make like amazing.
Yeah.
You just barely fit in there.
We might have because it got iffy trying to measure. So
that's all right. It looks very thematic.
And also, it doesn't matter. Ruptured Engine, unless I really wanted to, I will blow up on my next turn.
Yeah.
I could try to save him, but
okay.
It'd be funnier.
And then Dooku just moved up. It's really weird. I threw this fleet together in what, like 10 minutes?
Yeah, and So what did I say? No, it took me a little while.
It almost feels like, as of right now, you really have to dedicate the squadrons, but...
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird.
Those guys are doing really well over there by themselves.
Yeah.
Partially because you're just slow rolling it.
Right.
So that helps.
And I kind of have to until I get up in here. Right now, early warning system's really not all that great.
I mean, you can move it at the start of your phase. It's just... I think it's more of a hindrance for your opponent.
It's better long range.
Yeah. Plus, it's all about just once you get close, positioning around, lining up other shots.
All right, we're gonna go on to turn 4, and we'll set our dials, and we'll be back. Cool. I have to tell it's a recording. Yeah, I tell the people what happened. So I had first activation. Activated my frigate. He straight baller. I threw chaff out the back, but I had side arc on his other. What was that ship here? This man. And because of quad battery turrets, I had an extra blue, which saved me. Yeah. Blew him up out the side, and then I fired out the front, concentrate fire.
Into him, got him 3 damage.
Did 6 damage, you knocked it to 3, redirected to 5, but then, it was 6, you turned it to 5, redirect, and then we thought I couldn't kill him, but then I realized, I have clicks, and it clicked through enough of my base to not fully connect, and boom.
It surprises me that it's as cheap as it is too.
All right, I'll let Tim go back to his turn.
All right, let's see here.
All right, so that was brutal. We're going on turn 5. Tim killed this guy, and a really well maneuvered thing. Tim's been farming damage off me. He has 5 damage token objectives. We did mess up. I wouldn't have completed maneuver, so we moved back to here, which allowed his bombers to have accuracy. He moved up, got a crit. He changed my dial for him. These guys moved up and just started firing fire. We'll see what happens here this next round. Tim has enough squadrons left. I only have 1. He can really start farming tokens off me. He starts doing damage. Yeah, not too bad. Next round here, I'm going to try to thin out some of his fighters or try to knock out his capital ship if I can.
I still have a lot of points from those victory
That's what I was just saying. You've been farming tokens off of me, like victory tokens.
That was such a dilemma of just I can check. No. Can't stack him.
That's what I was saying. You did a really good thing because you could have killed him with your capital ship. But
he was in range of all those guys.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. On to turn 5.
Yep.
All right, that was end of 5.
Yep.
A lot of stuff went on. Some damage back and forth. He did blow up my other hard cell. I did manage to get 5 damage on him with a crit. He has 3 left.
Not the crit matters because I have no yaw whatsoever.
Oh, I have 1 hard cell left and Dooku.
And you took out Luminara.
I did get rid of Luminara with a Hyena Bomber.
Yeah.
Rolled an accuracy and 1 damage, just enough to get in there.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Honestly, the only thing that's hurt her this game has been flak.
Oh, yeah.
So in this, I only have a couple of things left to do to try to kill him. So...
Because he might be your only chance to get...
I don't even...
that's what's going to kill you.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 15 points per token or 6 of them. Even if I do kill him, it's going to be really close.
Oh, yeah.
Now I see.
Took out those 2, which is...
Now I see why people don't do fighter ambush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus 2, yeah. All right, let's go on to... We'll set our dials. We'll go turn 6, end it, and then we'll see what happens. Somehow, so we're going to try to fix the editing. If you're hearing this must have made it into the final cut. So Tim won. I had 276 to
271
271
to 313. If I didn't have that many points,
you got 90 points from victory tokens.
Yeah.
Wow. So even with that number, that's still a really close game. It's like 40 points.
Yeah, that was if I whipped.
Oh, we probably should have showed what happened, huh? Cause,
she finally took out Kenobi.
Kenobi, and of all things, the hard cell took out Kenobi with some good shooting in the back end. Knocked almost a bunch of his squadrons down to 1 health.
But just...
And then Dooku took another crit from that dang asteroid. As much as long-range red dice AA is cool, you miss way more than you hit.
You miss almost all the shots you take. Well, that's not how
I think literally out of the times I fired it, which is quite a few in this game, I probably hit like 4 squadrons. Now, granted, 2 of those hits were double damages.
Oh yeah, I think she was taking out last.
No, I think it was like 2 of your bombers and I think one of your fighters. Yeah. The one takeaway I can take from this, it seems you have to really build dedicated lists as of right now with these factions, only because of the lack of ships. Mine was kind of like squadron based, but
not as squadron based as this.
No, and I thought I had enough beefy squadrons. They're actually really frail.
Oh yeah, they are 3 hull apiece. I still have gripes about the V19s because they're 5 hull with swarm and escort, 2 blue and a red die for anti-squad for 1 point less than an X-wing.
Yeah,
which to me is just a little. I know red dice are to some people, but that's...
The Hyena Bombers are red. They're 11 points, though, but kind of the problem with the Hyena Bomber, it seems like, obviously it's red dice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you activate them with AI command, it's 2 red dice. I tell you, a point sync trap in this game, I feel, is this hyper signal boost. Yeah. That played no part at all, because, oh, yeah, you can turn it on, and some of your squadrons can activate as if they had an AI command. I was probably better off putting in extended hangar bays or what's that, extra flight deck or whatever it is. Reserve hangar bays.
Yep.
I've been better off putting that in there. Then again, I don't think this ship's very good as a carrier.
That's right. Yeah, this, you could definitely kit out the Acclimator 1 as a carrier, because boosted comms definitely. I was debating between boosted comms and the one that lets you dump out squadrons.
Yeah.
But boosted comms is definitely the way to go.
I think something else too. I think if we fly again, I want to fly that Sloan list, but I had a lot of fun with CIS. Although there was one person in our group who's not happy about CIS. She'll probably talk to me when I get home. Sorry, Tim. But anyway, it was a really good game. I think I'm going to fly these guys again. I might go with a more heavier anti-ship build, as in use the hard cells to support the frigates, and just fly up and just throw dice.
As for me, I might go with. I think I need more token efficiency, so definitely switch out CommsNet for. Oh shit! Switch out CommsNet for something else. Because seeing how you did things with the newer fleet supports, that was really. The other thing is, I might. I love these guys. I might wait another month to play them again and wait to see what the next ship is.
I tell you this, like, you were right with the token shenanigans with the fleet supports.
Yep.
There was twice that I muddled up so much from it being so, like, convoluted. You definitely have to do it in a series.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a one point where I'm like, hey, everyone has an engineering. And then I'm like, oh, I picked engineering. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta...
And that's the other aspect, because CommsNet actually was really good. The resupply is like a one-shot deal. I was actually get to go off twice, though, because of my fleet. I was able to reset it once, and the remainder tokens give out again. Later on there. Bye, buddy. Looking good.
Thanks. I try.
But, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I took away from it. Although we did do evade tokens correctly this time.
Hey, yeah, definitely.
Thanks. I feel so bad. I should have looked at that guy's name on the. We got the comment. Thanks again.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah. We saw that after we were done. We're like, But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I need to really mess around with the CIS again. Maybe put some different fighters in.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Grievous could be interesting.
It's goofy because he's not an admiral yet. He's just a starfighter.
But his abilities are interesting.
All them ships are, because they all get that dodge ability.
Oh yeah, the base of these guys get dodges. Probably to make up for the fact that they have no defense tokens. That's another thing. I want to try out, once I switch some points around, I want to see what other Jedi can do. Luminara was cool. I think I forgot her ability a couple times, or I didn't position her well enough.
Well, I'll be honest, you neutralized my fighters so much, and my bombers were so far away, it never became an issue. Because my bombers really didn't shoot anything but your capital ship, and they didn't do anything.
One person I'm really interested in trying out is Kit Fitzrow. Because his is, he's got 2 braces, but instead he can discard token, just reduce the damage he take by 3.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just going to take none of that.
I like Dooku. I have to read the one droid, because his ability is...
Kraken.
Kraken has a lot of dice manipulation. That might be... He might be better in an all-shooter, like a shooting list.
Yeah.
As far as trying to figure out Squadron, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm really not sure.
I might also try out Bail instead of Obi-Wan, just to see. Because Obi-Wan was really cool. That was really funny. Just spend an evade, reduce it by 1, and then also... Or not evade, redirect.
That really worked out a lot, and then it actually pushed me to start targeting your redirects more.
Which left braces open.
So well, that's one reason I killed him, because there was 2 of those shots that got through your side with no shields. Without the redirect, I was just drilling damage in that zone.
I think I also understand. I don't think the Acclimator was as underpriced as I originally thought. 66 points base is pretty, I'd say pretty good. Because it definitely doesn't have the same punching power as the Victory. Though, the Victory I think is overcosted still.
The Victory definitely is overcosted. The frigates here, the Maleficents, you know, they're a little pricey. I'm still not totally sold on only 6 hull. Yeah. But then again, they have a boatload of shields, and I feel taking...
What do they have for shields?
4 in the front, and then 3 on the sides. And that's why I took auxiliary shield tax, because you turn the sides to 4s.
Yep.
And that's actually really big, because 4 is the max, and you're almost there.
Yep.
And it's only like a 3-point upgrade. And your first turn, you engineering. Oh, man. And you have 4. That's the other thing.
You have 4 engineering points.
So you can bring 2 shields back.
Yep. Support teams are definitely a that upgrade slot is definitely one that is, I think, coveted by a lot of ships. So a ship having a support team slot is instantly just a pinch above the rest.
You're not going to believe this. This thing just started over recording again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
How much of that was not recorded?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
We're going to call it, guys. Well, that's why I get that laptop to do some editing.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Let me turn it off.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What? No, Ahsoka.